Good afternoon. It's me, your beloved Empress Oracle, and I'm just coming really quick with a quick message, a quick word for whoever needs to hear it, and I hope that it's received well. It may come out harsh because, I just speak real shit because I'm an Aries, but it comes from a place of love, okay? So anywho, what I'm being told is to tell everybody, because what we don't realize is our mind is the most powerful manifester that we have. A lot of manifestations, they start in the mind. All manifestations, they start in the mind. They may come from the ethers, but they're going to come to the mind first before they drop down into the physical realm. And that's what everybody needs to understand. And unfortunately, a lot of people have self-limiting beliefs. I struggled with that for a very long time, to where I was my biggest advocate and my biggest enemy because of self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. And you have to learn how to release those. And unfortunately, it's easier said than done. I most definitely can say that. So never fault somebody who seems like they're a victim of their own mind and mentality. That just means they have more learning to do. Okay, so how to overcome that. However, you are stronger than your mind. What everybody needs to realize, this whole message is being channeled, by the way. What everybody needs to realize is that you control your mind. You have to, sometimes it's the way that you shift things in certain perspectives that will help you to achieve a more positive outcome. Ooh, look at my lip gloss. Looks like somebody nut on my lips. My bad. But yeah. And you have to just keep that in perspective sometimes, right? As far as your mindset goes, so that you don't count yourself out. First and foremost, what I always say is, if you can dream it, you can do it, which means if you have a thought, no matter how outrageous it is, your wildest dream, your fantasy, which you've always envisioned yourself doing, which of course is not going to cause any harm to anybody else, but that would be you living in your highest self, your true purpose, what you feel like you came here to do, no matter how fantastical it may sound or seem to anybody else. You can see yourself doing it. You know you have the talent. You know you're capable. If it's not a thing, you know it'll be a thing once you do it. Because you've got this shit, right? The fact that you even have that thought means that it's already manifested in another realm, another dimension, right? Just like we're formed in the heavens before you're a thought. You're itching God's pants, right? Yes, exactly. So therefore it can become tangible, and there's absolutely no way that somebody can dream up something that cannot one day exist. Because how would you do that? Exactly. So therefore, that means that your mind, your spirit knows the possibility. Hell, it may even be a gift or a talent that you have from a previous life. We don't know where we were before here. Energy never dies. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. That's why sometimes people have fears and phobias of things that they've never even encountered this lifetime, and they're wondering why. Because you encountered it before somewhere. That's why. And once you start realizing that fact, that sometimes your dreams, if they're positive, they really are a reality, and they can become a reality this lifetime here, you start to become in alignment. You start to ground yourself. And then you start moving forward from there. But you have to be able to control your mind, because you can sabotage your own manifestations before they even come into fruition. Before whatever you dream could become real, you could fuck it up. You can sabotage it because of your thoughts, by blocking yourself, right? We all know that words are spells. Right? So whenever somebody talks negatively, talks down on you, sometimes somebody can feel so negatively towards you that they can say things like, I hope you die, or I wish you this and that, I wish you break a leg, I hope you wreck. And then what happens? You leave their presence, and what happens? You die. You wreck. Excuse me. Some people's words are that powerful because of the amount of energy they put into it. Those words, before they came out their mouth, they formed as thoughts in their head. It's a process for everything. So that means their thoughts, their mind was that powerful that they were able to manifest that immediately. So how powerful do you think your thoughts are? if you're continuously telling yourself that you can't do something, when your spirit, your mind, your soul, everything else is telling you can't. But that little devil on your shoulder, I think I said it wrong. When everything else is telling you that you can, you know what I'm trying to say. But that little devil on your shoulder is telling you you cannot. And you choose to listen to the lesser vibration, the lower energy. A lot of times people are so used to listening to the negative because that's all that's put out in society. That's all people push out. That's what everybody glorifies, is the negative, right? Everything is glorified in the negative. All the movies, society, the music, everything glorifies the negative of different cultures, different economic statuses, social classes. So of course, that's what they put out on TV and the media. So of course, that's where people's thoughts go first. People are so quick to speak the negative, to spew out the negative, to put out the negative before they even give you praise or congratulations and stuff most times nowadays, to where that's naturally how their thought process goes. Just saying. And then you have those eternal optimists like myself, that my first thought is going to be, yes, I can do it. Even if I've never had training or skill, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I can do it. And then after that, even if I say, no, I can't, I'm going to go back to the positive mindset and figure, well, how can I learn how to? And that's the mindset that we all need to be in. Instead of, asking yourself what can go wrong, ask yourself what can go right. Start manifesting those positive possibilities. It will help, especially if you're so conditioned to think short term about things, that things are not going to last. So you're not going to put as much work into it. Or, hey, yeah, I have this dream, but I'm not going to put all into it in case it's going to fail. You're already counting yourself out. Yeah, it might not go good in the beginning, but at least try. You never know. Wouldn't you rather try instead of living with the what ifs? Because that's what that negative thinking and a negative mindset gets you. A life full of clouded thoughts, trying to suppress those thoughts, those what ifs, with different types of things, whether it's substances or overcompensating with other people or trying to live vicariously through other people when you had your chance, but you doubted yourself. You cut yourself short from your dream. Is that what you want to do? It should not be. I mean, I'm going to love you regardless, guys. But I must say, shout out to the ones who pursue their dreams and the shit that they truly want. You know? Everybody plants a seed. Not everybody waters the crop. Ask a farmer how their sowing seasons went, if it was all smooth sailing. But also ask them what were their thoughts when they went into that season. Just some food for thought for everybody. Stop self-sabotaging yourself in your mind before you even give yourself an opportunity with your actions. Instead of asking yourself, what can go wrong? Ask yourself, ask God, and ask the universe, what can go right? And then put in the work and give them the opportunity to show you. Because you never know. It may take some time. But that's why they also have that saying, good things take time. I hope this message is received well. I love you all. God bless. Okay?